Have you ever just got a certain kind of joy out of something? A certain kind of fulfillment out of a fan base or whatever that just means something to you. Let me elaborate. I'm a lifelong Godzilla fan. And in the US, Godzilla was never the most popular, but people always knew who he was. That is until about 2014 or so when Legendary Pictures kicked off their Godzilla Monsterverse. And there's a lot to be said about that in the 4 or 5 movies that's consisted of so far. But I'm going to say, for my money, I like the movies. It's never going to take the place of the real Japanese movies in my heart. But goddamn, it's a good effort. And it's got arguably the best CGI out of movies. Even Marvel be fucking up sometimes, and they got all the money in the world. I've never came into those movies thinking that the action sequences were bad, except for maybe Godzilla 2014, but arguably that one's got the most story substance, so you get what you get. My best friend in the world tends to disagree with me on this. He really, really dislikes these Godzilla movies, but he's not a lifelong Godzilla fan like me. Currently, I'm in the process of turning him on to some of the Japanese movies. So we'll see what happens about it. But in general, I can't help but feel that like no matter how much negative criticism and opinions he has about it, all of which are valid, I agree with him. I just have a soft spot for these movies. I guess you could say they're a guilty pleasure. But also, I come from the mindset of being a Godzilla fan. So, guess what I'm saying is bad dialogue, cheesy acting, and way too little of the actual monsters that the movies are named after come with the territory of Godzilla. They always have. But I can understand how that couldn't be appealing to some people, and how it would be hard to separate the mentality of those movies from major Hollywood productions. There's got to be a balance. But, for my money, these are decent movies. I've enjoyed every one of them. King of the Monsters is my favorite of the bunch. But, whatever. I guess what I'm saying is, like what you like. You're allowed to like what you like in spite of its problems and in spite of valid critique. I mean, shit. I will stand by my fucking grave and say the Super Mario Brothers movie is a genuinely good movie. It's just confined by the product it's attached to. As a representation of a Super Mario movie, it's horrible. But as a movie on its own, it's pretty fucking interesting. It's about a meteorite that strikes the Earth, and instead of killing all the dinosaurs in reality, it split the world into 2 dimensions. One in which people evolved from dinosaurs, and one in which people evolved from apes. On its head, it's a very interesting concept. Nothing to do with the Mario Brothers, but that's a talk for another day. Anyways, today's words of wisdom: like what you like. Don't be ashamed to like what you like. And don't be talked out of liking what you like. Within reason. Y'all know what I mean. Don't even fucking think it. Peace.